blood. Gradually, he became more primal, more bestial. He started hunting like a jungle animal. He changed so much that he took a new name for himself. Kraven the Hunter.
What's going on, moviegoers? So I got some interesting news for you guys today. The screenwriter for Kraven the Last Hunt, his standalone movie in the Spider-Man Spider-Less villain universe that Sony is currently developing, said an interesting quote today that I kind of thought odd. I was like, well, what are you saying? He said that in this standalone film, in Kraven's standalone film, he will come face to face with Spider-Man. So are you telling me that you guys will have your official Spider-Man in your universe? Because I don't know the whole contract thing with, the shared rights between Disney and Sony. Because Tom Holland, how many movies Tom Holland have? He has Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man Far From Home next year, and Avengers 4. That's 5 movies. So he could have a 5 to 6 movie contract with Marvel Studios. And does that mean that once that contract's over, you guys will, require the rights back to the character? Or does that mean you're just gonna do a whole brand new Spider-Man? Maybe a potential Miles Morales in your universe. Or even maybe, bringing back Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. Fuck, I'd take Tobey Maguire back for Spider-Man in Sony's Spider-Man villain universe. I would absolutely love that shit. I'd be down with that. That would be awesome. I just found it kind of interesting, that he would say something like that without really clarifying some things. But, yeah, I mean, who knows? I don't know. He said that, the script is definitely drawing inspiration from Kraven's Last Hunt, the actual comic book, which is a great comic. Great fucking comic. So that's not a bad idea if they're going to go that route. And in this book, Spider-Man is definitely pivotal to the story. So they kind of need Spider-Man if they're going to go that route from the comic book. I just find it interesting, man. I want this whole Sony universe to really succeed. I do. I love all of Spider-Man's villains. All of his villains are fucking badass. They're kick-ass villains, and I love each and every one of them. So I'm really hoping Sony really knows what they're doing with this. I'm hoping so, because after Venom, I was like, okay, you guys definitely piqued my interest. I like Venom. I was like, well, let's see where we can go with this now. I mean, kind of, bust your ass off on the scripts. Make sure that the scripts are solid. That's what they really need to focus on. And casting. Who would they cast as Kraven? That's a tough one right there. Maybe I should do another separate video on that, on, a fan casting for Kraven. Because Kraven is, he's a badass villain. He's a badass villain, and I would like to see him done justice. Especially on the big screen. Especially for his first live action appearance on the big screen. That's huge. You don't want it to be a fucking failure. You just don't. And you kind of need, since that, this is a, a standalone Kraven movie, you kind of want to have him have great motive into what he's doing and why he's doing it. Especially if you want the audience to resonate, with the character. You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see how they dabble into that. But I just found it, quite interesting that, the writer would say something like that and having everybody like, ooh, what does that mean? So kind of interesting, guys. But put your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Kraven potentially going face to face, with Spider-Man in his standalone movie. I don't think they have a release date for the film yet, but most likely they'll probably start working on the film the end of next year because, Morbius the Living Vampire does start production next February. So no rush into the universe. They'll probably have one movie every year, something of that nature. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Kraven the Last Hunter standalone movie. Are you excited about it? Post your comments down below. And thank you for taking time in your day to watch Zero Productions. Peace.